Hey, what's happening? What's happening? Another walk with a doggy. Clear my mind. Let it out. um, so I've been I've been thinking, I've been looking at politics and been looking at this stuff, and I think it's very interesting. I'm thinking, liberals are, this way. They're more like government dependent type of thing, right? And then you have conservative with this. There's still government, you know, there, but put a strong limitation on government, you know, with a little bit more, um, a little bit more emphasis on you as the individual, like a little bit less government programs and less government funding and spending. And then there's the other side, which is like the libertarian side, and said essentially that the country, the 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 job of the government is to protect the people. That's it. Make sure that there's enough business coming in. It's open for investment. Um, Make sure that there's as free market as possible. Um, you have, like more of a let the market determine what is good and what is bad. Government shouldn't have any say in it. You have the right to protect yourself. I don't have the right as a Christian to force my beliefs down your throat, but yet I'm still allowed to express my beliefs. Nor do you don't have the right to tell me what I can and cannot do, what is right and wrong for me. I like the thought process of you can tell me what to do as much as you want up to the point that you're forcing me physically to do it, right? I'm going to do it, you have to do it, or you're going to get fired. Okay, well, then I get fired. But say everything and do everything in your power, you know, up until touching me, right? Don't force me to do it at all, you know? I like that. I like, you know, not no taxes because again, I'm a Christian. In the Bible says 10%. I'm strong with that. I believe I was watching some economists that they were talking about so much as 17%. I'm cool with 14. Canada, we have 13% tax. HST it's called. I'm good with 13, or 14.50. All right, 14.5% type of thing. I'm good with that deal. You know, I'm good with the roads and the hydro and that kind of stuff. I'm good with that. But hydro in a sense of like it's a private thing, but like the wires I'm talking on the street, the infrastructure of the country. Sorry. Um, I don't know. Like I'm just getting into it. I'm just looking at this stuff like, hey, this is pretty interesting, and I think it's a pretty important thing to look and care about what's going on in the political realm around you. The one thing I find is kind of weird. Like again, I'm in Canada, and we don't have a huge libertarian movement. Mind you, I don't know how big the libertarian movement is in general, but where I am in Canada, it doesn't seem like it's a huge movement. You know, I don't think they're good marketers at all, for sure. You know, I think that they're really good principles, good ideas. I think that for the most part people agree with. I just don't think that they're expressing it right, you know? And there's certain things I don't think that we should jump into. I think there's a slow progression to things. Like if a libertarian government um, political group were to get into politics tomorrow, they would want to just slash taxes and cut this and do this. I don't think that's a real good thing. I think that we should ease into things, you know? Healthcare, right? Like I'm Canadian. I was born and raised with healthcare. There's probably no chance in this world of winning any election by saying we're going to cut healthcare, you know? But I think if it was open to a public-private type of thing, I'm good with that, you know? I think that, you know, there should be more public school or private schooling. I think that should be more. I think that there should be more, or more, what do you call it? Stronger abilities for security companies that, you know, you're able to protect life. You know, I believe that you should be able to hold, charge with X crime. Don't move the person, keep them on the, where they did it. So they beat up somebody at a corner store. The corner store person called the security provider. Security provider was 2 minutes away. Cops were 10 minutes away. Security gets there, arrests the person for assault, waits till the cops come, you know, basically pass notes, collect the evidence, and that's all she wrote. You know, I think that's a pretty solid plan right there. I don't know, man. I'm just rambling, but this whole libertarian thing, I'm liking it, you know? I'm really liking it. I don't know, but like I said, it's not a big movement. So there's these weird things called pub nights, like a political group and pub nights. I think that's really weird. I think it's a little off. I don't think that makes sense. You know, I don't get it. I don't hear them making any noise. I don't care if there's 10 people. You best be the loudest 10 people at said event, you know? I think, dog getting in the way. You know, I think you should be the loudest 10. I don't, the whole being quiet and stuff is not really my forte. So that's just my thoughts right now, what I'm mentally pondering, you know? Trying to think, learn more about politics, learn more about the parties, liberal, conservative, some weird ass Green Party. I found out there's a Christian party. You know, I bet you most Christians didn't know that. But yeah, man, I think there's a lot of information that people don't know, and simply because ain't nobody letting them know, and those people aren't loud enough, you know. So that's that. In my business, what I'm doing, took another step forward, put some, invested some money into advertising for hiring people, got some good resumes in, so that's good. I got no appointments coming up, which is good, so I can just really focus on, we got kids and, family doesn't have a car and stuff like that. It's really difficult. We both have to tag team the situation, so, it slows us down a bit because we got a couple kids. We got a couple children. Sorry, kids are baby goats. So, but we got a couple children, so it's a little difficult. And then we don't drive, and so it becomes a little hassle. But you gotta make do, and you gotta figure out ways around it. And so Monday, this next week coming up, we don't got any events, I guess you can call it, that need both of our attention. So we're good in that respect. So I can just focus on, the business and trying to get clients and stuff. And yeah, I mean that's the update for that. We're starting to hit the ooh, that boy took the corner hard. Starting to get back into the gym because we got goals that we want to hit, and like for physical, we got physical goals. We got financial goals. Like I'm breathing heavy, and I'm just walking. That's not good. Walking and talking, I can't even do that without being out of breath. So I need to change that. Cardio needs to get up. I need to get my strength up. There's just a lot of stuff that I need to change. And it's going on 11 minutes, alright. Oh, past 11 minutes. But yeah, so that's my mindset. That's where I'm at.